Hello everyone, and welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles Part 4. Tank versus Tank, our tank won. Alright, let's move on with the story.
Two hours after the first shots were fired, Brule was under Imperial control.
Aww.
Though a mere skirmish by Empire standards, the raid on Brule would mark Welkin Gunther's first taste of battle and begin his rise to a Gallian hero.
Alicia.
I thought I would be ready for this. I knew war meant this might happen. It hurts. Seeing my town overrun like this, seeing all those people killed, it's just not right. How could all this happen? It isn't human, Welkin.
We look at those birds and see how wild and free they are. But they all have their own territories. If anything threatens their home, they'll risk their lives to defend it. People are animals too. We do what we have to, when we have to. Animals are in a constant struggle to stay alive, but I've also seen them help each other, almost like they were cooperating in order to survive.
Cooperating?
That's why I'm so into studying natural science. That coexistence. I want to know how it works. If we could figure that out, mankind could put it to use for our own survival. That's why I want to be a teacher, so that I can pass that knowledge on to the children. I mean, even if we can't completely eliminate war, at least we might learn to live together as one people.
You think so?
Welks, look. Martha fell asleep, so that makes me the babysitter. See, Alicia?
Oh, he's adorable.
Just like you said, even in war, new life happens all around us. Come here. Look, that's your hometown.
Someday, we'll come back home again.
Yes. Someday soon. I know it.
Oh, how touching.
Chapter 3, Vassal Urban Warfare.
Alright, so we go to the next video chapter.
In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern border.
Is this a command thing that I have to click X for?
Maximilian,
Yeah.
commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession. Brule's fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees. Randgries, Gallia's capital, a town secure and stable since ancient times. Within its walls stood the castle Randgries, and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia, Gallia's princess.
Well, alrighty then. A little history fact there for us.
Supporting Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription. Under it, all schools required military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country. As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
Alrighty then. So I'm guessing Welkin is going to be a commander, and now we're going to choose our party.
So these are my new digs. Oh, my uniform. I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now. Flares, binoculars, a compass, and a map. Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
Welkin? Can I come in?
No, you cannot. I'm busy. Go away.
Sure, it's open.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually. So, how about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
Let's take a look. Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
No way. That plating on the back, it's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
Oh, Jesus
Polio
Christ.
what? And did you just say beetle? Welkin? What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle. King of the insects. Who wouldn't want that?
Uh-huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very Welkin sort of compliment.
Boys just like me, I have a hard time trying to come up with compliments.
Tell me about that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Is that right?
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking.
Busting your buns baking. Oh, Jesus Christ, the buns.
I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we should probably go see the captain now.
Alright, let's go see the captain.
Come in. Excuse me, ma'am. Galleon Militia Enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Galleon Militia Enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot, commander of this regiment. Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Ma'am.
Enlistee Melchiot, you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am!
What do you know? It is you. Nice coincidence, huh, Welkin?
Valdio? I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
Yep. Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up. Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us now. No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us are studying war, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
And you.
That'll be all for now. There's a strategy briefing later today, but you still have time. Time for you to catch up. You'll be spending a lot of time on the post and in Randgrees. They'll be your new home, so get to know them. That'll be all. Report back in time for the briefing. Until then, You're dismissed.
Alright, we got squad barracks. Man room, let's go to squad barracks. Alka, Alicia, Rosie, and Largo. Okay, so looks like these are going to be our automatic party members that we're forced to have. Okay, let's go to command room.
It's good to see you doing the rounds. Welcome. This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad. You will have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits. Now that I think of it, Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it? I'll explain how this works. This is the master list. The recruits have all been assigned classes based on their talents. I should probably touch on the 5 classes, just so we're clear. First off, you have the scouts. Just like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes. Their best asset is their mobility. They can go out, collect intel, then make it back safely. That, and a keen eye for enemies. A good scout can spot a man in tall grass from 100 yards. That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not taking them out.
Ah, okay.
Next up, the shock trooper. They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up. They offer excellent offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets. While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings. Think of them as the least finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant. After them, we have Lancers, then anti-tank units. They're critical when facing armored targets.
Alrighty
Their
then.
purpose is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, they're the only way to stop a tank. They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars. Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire. Their limited ammo could also be called a drawback. Changing gears, we have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support. They
Alright.
can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded, even repair tanks on site. They can place sandbags for cover, disarm mines, repair towers, you name it. Their actual combat skills are very low. Think of them as combat facilitators. Lastly, we have the snipers. They can shoot down targets from a considerable distance. You won't find better soldiers for marksmanship and range. They can hit targets I can barely see. Sniping rifles also come with scopes that work to augment a sniper's natural eyesight. Drawbacks include low mobility and defense. If the enemy gets them alone, they're done for. That should cover the basics.
Alright.
Go ahead and put a squad together now. There's room for 20, and you can swap units at any time.
Okay, let's see here. Nope, not going with him. Okay. So, how are we supposed to... Okay. Let's go with him.
I'm Nochi Wordsworth. Hi.
Let's get a couple more scouts on the team.
My name's Ramona Litton. Good to be on board, Welkin.
We are definitely not putting you on the team. Oh, so we got the likes and dislikes here.
name's Vice Engelbard. Let's go kick this war in the teeth.
Alright, got some shock troopers. Okay, she looks a little too crazy for on the team. Let's get her.
I'm Edie Nelson. Perhaps you've heard of me. I'm sure we'll get along swimmingly.
Alright. I think, how many do we have here? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's go back over. And let's get you.
The name's Walter Nash, buddy. Pleasure to be working with you.
Let's get another Lancer too.
My name is Rosina Selden. I'm in with you guys as of today.
Okay, let's get a sniper too.
Hey, I'm Oscar Baylor. Thanks for taking me
Hello, I'm Catherine O'Hara.
Alright, so let's get an engineer because we're definitely going
My
to
name
need
is
people
Dallas
like
Wyatt.
that.
I'm excited to be joining up.
Let's get him too.
My name's Carl Lanzett, sir. It's a pleasure to join you.
Alright, so how many do we have? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We got 13, so we need some more.
Thank
Get you on the
Hello.
team.
I'm Ted Ustinov, and I've got some great new material for you.
Oh, God. Yeah, we're definitely not going to. Yeah, bad back. I'm not going to.
The name's Jane Turner. I'll do anything if it means putting holes in imps.
Oh, great. We got our own Team Emo. Okay, what is the, shut-in? When holed up in camp, they cease to pay attention to the world outside, causing a drop in defense. Yeah, no. Okay, what is the Chatty Cathy? Okay, claustrophobic. Tight spaces like trenches creates a suffocating feeling leading to a drop in attack power. Okay. You know, let's get one more, engineer on the team.
Herbert Nielsen is me. I mean, yeah, I'll try.
Oh boy, so enthusiastic. Okay, open slots left 4. Okay, why don't we get anchimophobic? What the f is that? Deathly afraid of pointed objects. Being around Lancers weapons makes them hyperventilate steadily. What the f is... What kind of fucking phobia is that? Alrighty then. Okay, scouts are going to be pretty
I'm Cherry
useful.
Steinen, like with a J. It's silent, but I'm not.
I'm definitely not recruiting you because of the bad back. Bending over to crouch puts a strain on their weak backs, causing a drop in defense. Yeah, no. What is the Lance Killers? Confidence that can best any Lancer, grants a boost in attack abilities. Okay, let's get some more. Okay. Got enough snipers and enough lancers. We just don't have... Okay, we can get one more scout. And then we're going to need to do 2 shock troopers. Claustrophobic. Neat freak camp defender. Okay, what would be... yeah, why don't we get him too?
Please, call me Wavy. From today onward, we fight.
Alright, that's enough scouts. We need, I think, 2 more shock troopers. Panicky. Charging in the face of enemy fire makes them panic, decreasing attack power. Well, that ain't good. That's really not good. Okay, actually, since Wendy has that...
I'm Wendy Chestlock. Kaboom.
Okay, you're freaky. Okay. Impater, what is Impater? Pure hatred for the Empire yields a boosted accuracy. Well, okay then. You're getting on a team.
Haynes Salinger, reporting for duty, sir.
Alright, so I think that's all we need.
Well, feel like you've struck a balance? Come back anytime you'd like to adjust your squad. As time passes, we'll have more recruits to choose from, so keep an eye on that list. Oh, and all the recruits go through training together, so they're all ready for combat. They'll be at the same level as the rest of the team you've taken into the field. You can swap out members without the worry of losing the benefit of their experience. Trust in your own judgment and pick a team you know you can work well with. That should be enough to get you started. You can figure out the rest as you go.
Alright, so pretty much...
Wow. Squad leader's a lot of responsibility. Come to think of it, Faldio's heading up Squad 1, isn't he? I wonder if he's off sorting through this stuff now, too. I'd better get a move on.
Alright, I think I should wrap it up for this episode. We had a lot of fun picking out our squad mates and everything else like that. So don't forget to do all the like, comment, and subscribing. It's going to help out the channel. It shows that YouTube algorithm that you enjoy this content. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.